About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going on?
No time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate.
We will need a key to open this gate.
Collaborators! Coats!
Hey! Hey! Help me!
He might know how to get out of here. He looks badly hurt. I don't think he'll survive long, but we can't just leave him here either. He might know how to get out of here. I don't think he'll make it, but if he can help us. He's dead. He looks bad. He might know. Do you know how to get through that gate?
The guard. He has a key in his pocket.
There's nothing. There must be something we can do for him. Anything. I can't save his life, but perhaps he has some last wish that I can fulfill. There's nothing more I can do for him. There must be There's nothing more There must be something we can do for him. There's nothing more I can do. There must be something we can do. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My... my family. Tell them what happened to me. Tell them I love them very much. And that... my children. Tell them they make me proud.
I can give no promises. I have to promise. I have to fulfill this man's dying wish, no matter what. I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stunt. Arn Stunt. Thank you. Please. Please finish me before the guards find me. They won't be kind. They will make...
It appears to be a gate
make
key.
me suffer.
It probably unlocks this first gate. He wants me to put him out of his misery before the guards arrive. It's a makeshift blade. I've seen... He can't walk. All we can do is leave him here and hope the goddess makes his death swift and painless.
We just leave him like that?
We will need a key. I can't murder an innocent man.
I won't force you to, Tian.
Collaborators, turn
We will need a key
You
to
have the
open
key?
this gate.
Excellent. Now unlock the gate.
We will need a key to open this gate.
They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down. Upwards. Ever upwards. Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble. have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose.
I'm perfectly fine in here. Thanks ever so much.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. The slop. So many barrels. Do they never clean up? The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick. What's going on out there?
Ha! Wish I knew. The Azadi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving, but then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermont are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down.
Hello? Anyone there? I'll need to... Unless you're picking a giant lock, a broom makes a poor pick. They're torturing him to death. May the goddess lead his soul to the first mountain. Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Just leave me be. I'm very comfortable behind
Locked.
this door.
The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
There he is, up there. Was that him?
The keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
This is for the magic.
We need to get up there now!
There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
We need to get up there now!
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
We got him! I think we got him!
It's undamaged and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
Open this goddamn door! We need to get up there now!
Finish him off. He's of no use to us.
You only have yourself to blame.
Was it right of me to leave him to that fate? I swore to never kill again, but I'm not sure it can ever be that simple. I must at least
That
fulfill
ought to do
the
the
promise
trick.
I made to him.
Go on.
And bring
Pick the
word
lock
to his
with the
family.
arrow.
Where's the key?
You do know how to pick a lock, don't you,
Fit
assassin?
in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this. It's undamaged and thin enough to fit in
If
a
I
lock.
didn't have just one eye and
I
no
should be
depth
able to
perception,
open the gate
I'd do
with
it
this.
for...
What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people. A good first step would be to stick that
do not
arrow
know.
in the keyhole.
I thought I did,
Where's
but
the
I was
key?
wrong.
Someone get
It's
the
not about
goddamn
faith,
key.
it's about something else. What they have
God
planned,
save
I
us
do
from
not
useless
believe it is the
foreigners.
divine will of the goddess.
Arrow, more the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs. Good job. Follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir paying off.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
About time! Let's go! Up the stairs!
Why, if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay Bakim. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden,
The arrow
I wish your
broke,
grandmother
but
had
the gate
never
is open.
spread her legs to your grandfather.
The warden has blocked the gate somehow.
May the Mojal befoul your filthy arsehole, Murren! Let us through right bloody now!
No, seriously, I'm
One day, Murren, we will see you garroted in front of
Most
this
of the
entire
prisoners are still
city,
under lock and
and
key.
your family too.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? Has the resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet. That's where you come in, boy. You're our key to the tower.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the goddess do you expect me to find a way inside?
We'll see. Maybe you'll rise to the occasion, huh?
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
People like him only respond to violence and threats. He's scum, and I should treat him as such. I could attempt to reason with him. See if he responds to that. People like These bars won't hold me forever, Warden.
I thought I'd made it clear that I do not respond well to threats, and I figured you for a more level-headed man than your hot-headed friend there. No, I'll put my trust in these fine iron bars and this immaculately crafted lock. Besides, I doubt I have much to fear from you. You've lost your edge, Alvani. You are nothing but a blunt sword. There's nothing you can say to sway my mind, Alvani. You might as well admit defeat.
He's refusing to listen. I must be smarter. What did he reveal of himself earlier?
Still trying, are you? Desperately and quite pointlessly.
I could attempt to reason with him. Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
What choice does he have? I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths. But if I can convince him to believe me... What choice does he have? Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical argument. I may not be able to stay my anger. You will just have to trust me.
If I were to write a list of my virtues, trust would be at the bottom, together with charity. No, I believe I'm better off where I am, but thank you for your offer. I shall quite enjoy seeing you abandon all hope and accept your death. Again? Let's face it, Alvani, you're not a man of words.
I need to persuade the Warden to open the gate before the guards make it up here.
Your tenacity is almost admirable, Alvani, but entirely without merit.
Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps, but as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word, particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
He may treasure his office above his blood, but maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of family. We're running out of time, and this filthy heathen is the only thing between us and freedom. All men of his station can be bought. If I offer to buy him, I'm sure he will be swayed. Filthy. If he fails to respond to threats to his own life, maybe he'll listen if I threaten his children. He may treasure his office above his blood, but maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of family. We're running out of time. If he fails to respond to You let us through. We'll pay you handsomely.
What makes you think I'd accept the sincerity of that offer if I didn't take your word for it in the first place? Besides, Alvani, coin will, never sway me from my duty. Do you not know me well enough by now to see that it's duty dictates my ethics, not money? Go away. You tire me. What makes you think I'll listen to anything you have? Your tenacity is almost admirable, Alvani, but entirely without merit.
If he fails to respond to threats to his own life, maybe we're running out of time. He may treasure his office above his blood. If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Gods forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Alvani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
You gave me your word, Alvani, your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for anything anymore? Is your word so disposable you would throw it away at a whim? No! No! What are you doing, you bastard? No! Ah!
What in the seven hells was that? God save us. Those bastards killed the Warden.
The Warden deserved death. It was my choice, and I stand by it.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know, and others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked.
There's no way through
There's
here.
no getting through.
There's no way through here.
We need to find another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
Good job. Let's move.
I feel akin. Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer.
They're not far behind us.
Unshackle me and let me join the rebellion.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn kid!
There's no way through here.
We don't have much time.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn kid!
God up! I'll come!
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn kid!
It's mounted. I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free.
Where's the kid?
The slop we eat three too many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
There they are, right above us, get 'em!
The prisoners are revolting! And they smell bad too!
I draw the line at licking. The iron bars are making it hard to get a clear shot. But I shouldn't tempt fate.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'm curious to see where this is going.
Where's the kid?
There's no way through
Someone
here.
get the goddamn keys!
A moist face towel on a stick. A rather sad torch, and one I fear will not stay lit for long.
Unshackle me and let me join the rebellion.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Locked, and I don't have time to pick each and every cell door. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I want to fight those treacherous rats.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. Is that why you're breaking me out of here? To find a way into the tower?
Well, that's part of it, aye. But not all of it. You're a bloody symbol, boy. Once we've got you on our side, it'll give the boys a big, what's it? Boost.
It will increase morale?
Ha! Fat chance of that. There'll always be a bunch of boozing, thieving, whoring, cursing in.
Morale. As in confidence. Spirit.
Well, that's it. A boost to the team spirit, innit? You arriving? You'll be the flag bearer, the bloody drummer boy. But getting into that Mojo blasted tower, aye, that's a big part of it.
Where's the key?
There's no way through here. A moist face towel on a stick. A rather sad torch, and one I fear will not stay lit for long.